Today, I want to talk to you about something that I've never spoken about publicly before. I lost my daughter in April 2023. She ended up taking her own life. She took her own life because of anorexia nervosa, which was triggered by schoolyard bullying. Now, 2 years of suffering for her to try and battle this disease just became so overwhelming for her that we ended up having to make a decision to switch off her life support. In that moment of switching off her life support and my eldest daughter, didn't want to be in the room when she passed after switching off the machine. So I took her home. And I can recall walking to the lifts to leave the Royal Children's Hospital, and I wanted to die. I was like, why did you take her? Why did you not take me? And I felt like I needed to die right then so that I could be there with her to protect her. And I took another 3 steps and I looked to my left and realized that, hang on a second, that is not what Liv would have wanted. And I still need to be here for Em, my eldest daughter. And I need to find a way to manage and deal with all of this so that I can be the best version for me and then for Em and the other people in my life as well. And so I'm sharing this with you today because we all have challenges. Maybe you have smaller challenges than what I am still dealing with my daughter. Maybe you have bigger challenges. It's not a competition. The point is that we all have this challenge that sits up here, sits above it, feels like it's a vice and constantly pushing against us, wearing us down. Bad things happen to good people, and you can't make sense of why that's the case sometimes. It just happens. But there's a reason that these things happen that we don't necessarily understand, that the universe says, do you know what, Rob Evans, I'm giving this to you because I know you can handle it. And I know that you're going to do something beautiful with this because of what's happened. And so over the last 24 months, or less than 24 months, but 12 months to 18 months since Liv passed, through Liv's legacy, I've been able to now, we're up to $56.511 million of funding because of Liv's story. And I will continue over this year to do even more and more. We're doing more and more great work. We're now having global impact as well. And that it doesn't bring my daughter back, but it makes it feel her here and know that she knows I know how proud she is of the work that I'm doing to help take her on this journey, but she would also be proud of herself as well. And that's really important. I needed to come up with a reason for why she's no longer here. I tried, and her mum tried as well, so hard to protect her and keep her here, but she's no longer here. And I needed to come up with greater reasons as to why I'm going to move forward as the best version of me, for my daughter, for my clients, everybody else that needs me in their life, because I have a lot of great things to give other people. And so do you. And so no matter how low you get, there is a reason for you feeling that way, and those feelings are real. But it's through this pain that you'll find a way to claw yourself out. And then maybe it's only this little amount at a time until you can become the absolute best version of yourself, to bring out the best version of you for the greatness that you deserve to bring to you first. And then once you've nailed that, you can then start to help those people around you. So many things in life just do not make sense to us in the time, and maybe even in the passing of time. I still don't really understand why the universe decided to take Liv and not me instead, or keep her here, keep us both here so that we could do what I'm doing now, but we do it together in a way where she's living. Your challenges are going to be different, but they're going to be just as real and as heavy or heavier to you. It's not a competition. The biggest competition you have is with yourself. And you owe it, like in my case, I know I owe it to live my best life so that she can be proud of the fact that I went on to live my best life. And I can still do those things. And it doesn't mean that you ignore the sadness, but it does mean that you're able to compartmentalize it and just put it away. You can bring it out when you need to. It will come out from time to time when you don't expect it. But you find a way to be able to find a greater meaning for what the challenge is that exists for you. And in spite of what it is, you find a way by focusing on your health as your number one priority, and you create this enormous amount of energy, this great endorphin release. You start to feel great about who you are. You start to become more focused. You start to build relationships with people. You start to continuously grow, and then you develop this unwavering work ethic that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you do more and more of the things that are right for you to get you where you need to get to. And I don't know exactly where this journey is going to take me. All the things that I did, say this time 12 months ago, I had no idea that any of those things would have happened. They just happened because I said yes to opportunities. I remained focused. I kept pushing, and the results come. They won't come overnight, but they will come. And so no matter what your challenge is right now, know that it's been given to you because you can handle it. And even though you may feel like some days you can't handle it, I believe in you and know that you can. And even if no one else around you is going to believe, or just like in many instances, what I was dealing with Liv, I have to deal with it myself. You've got to go through some of these most painful moments of your life alone. And that can be hard. Maybe it feels sad and it feels heavy and it feels unfair. But you're dealing with it because we know you can deal with it. If you want to connect with me, go to the link below. But this year for me personally is going to be my greatest ever. Now, you say, how can that be without your daughter? She's still with me every day, right? I wear a little bracelet with her ashes in it. She's with me. She's in my heart. She's in my mind. She's on my body every single day. And I will never, ever forget her. But I have another daughter as well that I need to nurture and love and enable her to have her best life as well. So we got a lot to deal with. 2025 is going to be a big year. I know you can do it. I just know you can do it. So let's go to it, because we're early January, but we're already 7 days in. So let's keep smashing what it is that we need to do to bring out our best self. My love to all of you.